We bring in Aaron Boone, the manager of the Yankees. Boone, it's really terrific to see you here. And I just put together sort of what you were looking at. You have very high expectations, and you have a lot of injuries. Where does that leave the manager?
With high expectations, nothing ever changes for us. I feel like we're a team capable of handling any adversity thrown our way. We've been dealt our share here early on. Obviously, with Sevy going down and knowing we're going to lose him for the season, we're hurting for him and what that means for him. But we also feel like we're very equipped to handle it and move on and still go out and do our thing. And as far as some of the other guys you mentioned, I still believe they're going to be on the shorter sides of things. I just spoke with Aaron Judge before I walked out here. He's doing so much better, and we feel like he's in a pretty good spot here moving forward. Giancarlo, it's unfortunate with the calf strain, but at the end of things, it's a grade 1 calf strain. So we're going to make sure that's completely healed, but we also don't necessarily think that's a long-term situation. And we do feel like James Paxton is moving according to plan and, probably scheduled to start throwing here in the next week or so. So we do feel good about the prognosis of a lot of our guys.
All right, so all of those are good, and then you have to take great comfort in the fact that you can hand the baseball now to Gerrit Cole on opening day and see what he can do. A lot of people believe he is the best pitcher in baseball. What are your expectations for him?
That he'll continue to go out and be the best, or certainly one of the best pitchers in the game. We obviously made a huge commitment to Gerrit based on him being one of the great aces in our sport in the prime of his career, but we also made that commitment because we feel like we're getting a special person and a guy that's going to impact our room, our clubhouse, that has all the intangible things that you want in a player that are hopefully going to lend itself to him having longevity, to him positively affecting our culture, to him hopefully having a positive influence on the rest of our staff. And he's been everything as advertised here in the early days of camp, and he's throwing the ball incredibly well.
And then a final thought for you. I know that you have answered questions about this before, but for those in our audience who have not yet heard from you, what sorts of conversations, after your team was one of those that lost to the Astros in the postseason and all the controversy that has surrounded that during this spring training, what conversations have you and your players had about that?
Yeah, I mean, we've had a lot of them. From real raw one-on-one conversations when things first came out to guys, getting on the record for the first time when they were asked about it. I also think it's been important for us as a team to, once we've commented on it, once guys have gotten things off their chest, whatever they've need to say about it, it's time to move on because we have too much at stake moving forward. Our guys understand that. It's a hungry group, and, our expectations are to go out and win a championship.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports, highlights, and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.